Nnamdi Okeke, you have pledged allegiance to the Dark Lord as your master and savior. And in return, money, influence, and power have been showered upon you. The Dark Lord has blessed you. Now, as a token of appreciation, you shall bring the head of the one you love the most to the Dark Lord and Master. If you don't do this, you die.
This is exactly what goes down in Hollywood. Eventually, you're gonna have to give a sacrifice. They're not gonna let you walk out into the sunset. These people gave you everything, and they require something in return.
I used to be a member of a brotherhood before you were born. And before I knew it, I had us sacrificed for riches.
What?
Yeah, that's what they do. They lure you in with the promise of wealth and power. And before you know it, you will have to pay with the life of someone you love.
You sacrificed your first wife?
I didn't want to die. I was a coward.
Well, it was good to catch up, but I better be going. I'm gonna be late for my secret club initiation.
Initiation?
Yeah, apparently you get a really cool ring for joining. In fact, there's actually only one more thing I have to do before becoming a member.
What's that?
I need to blonde an outsider.
Now you know what has to be done. Blonde the normal hair to death!
Mordecai, don't do this!
I have to. I gotta take the good with the bad. A bet is a bet. Plus, this ring is really cool, man. Goodbye, Rigby. Thank you for helping me to realize my true self.
I'm sorry!
So XXXTentacion had already told us that he is done making music because he's going through a dark time. Now he's saying he won't make music until Ski Mask the Slump God is his friend again. But this guy's saying, this is a person who's threatened my family, told me I was supposed to be sacrificed and some crazy shit, so I didn't separate myself for no reason. He also said something, though, that unless he separates himself, people will never see him as his own individual rapper. What's happening here?
I never knew X has threatened his family or told him, you're gonna be a sacrifice. That sounds really odd.
Yeah, sometimes niggas gotta get sacrificed.
Cut it out.
They do.
Okay.
Especially in entertainment. Especially in entertainment. Especially in entertainment. Especially in entertainment. Sacrifice these niggas, X.
You better stop playing around because in hip hop, a lot of people believe that.
Don't you believe in that?
On Dykeman, a lot of people believe
Yo,
it.
I'm one of them niggas who listen. I frequent message boards. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. When someone usually dies that's associated to a big rapper or something like that, they usually look at that rapper, even if it's their closest friend, and say you sacrificed them.
What?
As much of a lunatic as he sounds like.
People genuinely believe this is true.
I have heard that.
People think Diddy sacrificed Biggie.
He confused me because he said fans. I've never really heard fans with this rhetoric.
Who do you hear it from? Other artists?
I've heard some other people talk this.
Reputable people.
Yeah.
Oh, you just started.
This
You
shit
just
got-
started a whole.
Yeah, it's just
now
got
they're gonna be
weird.
talking about this for next.
But
3
I'm
weeks.
serious. I'm not joking.
Okay.
I know I joke a lot here. I'm not joking. Everything that you're saying, I've heard.
Wow.
Well, let's look at it this way.
Okay.
In fraternities, they have initiations.
Well, it was good to catch up, but I better be going. I'm gonna be late for my secret club initiation.
In gangs, they have it as well. Won't say the Freemasons, but they have other. So what I'm saying is, I have heard that in some clubs they request. This is the
Sacrifice.
A human sacrifice.
The induction.
Of course you're uncertain, Cal. Naturally, so was I, till I met him. But now imagine, if you can, a life without uncertainty, freedom from doubt, the ability to choose, single-mindedness.
One life from each of us, Cal, is all he asks. And he rewards our devotion 1,000-fold.
personal desires. Oh, yes, of course, anything. That's part of it.
Cal,
We want you to join us.
These people recruit people to sell their souls, and eventually they get a sacrifice out of them.
Scooby, I would like you to be a sacrifice.
Why do you think Ariana Grande came up with the song Thank You Next? And she just said, I'm so grateful for my ex. Meanwhile, her ex just died. Mac Miller died September 7th, 2018. Then Ariana Grande drops her video on November 30th, 2018. Literally like 2 months away. And she's so thankful for this guy that her next verse is thank you, next. Like this is some sort of American Idol audition. Now I'm not saying she sacrificed him, but I ain't saying she didn't. Now watch this. This is the same music video, Thank You Next. This girl has an all-seeing eye on this book. Not only that, it has 2 crescent moons and a star, or what you can call a pentagram. So where did the producers, the directors, or Ariana Grande herself get the idea to put these 2 crescent moons and a star on this book? You gotta pay attention to these details. These people are not doing this on accident. These things are strategically placed there. So where did they get this from? The Baphomet. That's why he has the crescent moon, the star, and the other crescent moon.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit.
Open your eyes. This is all true.
Because all these people are Satan worshippers. All of them worship Satan. All of them have sold their soul. When someone is a crackhead, you can tell just by looking at them they're a crackhead. When someone smokes weed, you can tell by their eyes that they smoke weed. But when someone sells their soul, how can you tell? You pay attention to the symbols and the hand gestures.
The details. I've always tried to teach you, Lex. The devil is in the details. If you don't pay attention to the details, you'll win.
But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic.